Doncaster Airport last November. Thousands protest, angry at the closure of this busy South Yorkshire air hub. Also serving nearby Sheffield, Doncaster boasted daily flights to the US and mainland Europe. Less than 20 years old, this world-class facility now lies dormant. Airport owner the Peel Group says it's financially unviable. Local garage owner Mark Chadwick was shocked when Doncaster Airport closed. He set up a protest group on social media.
You couldn't find out why it was closing, what it was closing for, who was closing it. So I set up a Facebook group just to do something, just to see if we could find out what was happening. The first day we had 1,000 members. The first week we had 4,000 members. It's a travesty what's happened to our local airport.
The online campaign to save Doncaster Sheffield Airport now has over 20,000 followers and rising. This was once RAF Finningley, which for decades hosted fondly remembered air shows as captured in this home movie. The case for Doncaster Airport today rests on its central location, close to Sheffield, Hull and Lincolnshire. Before lockdown, Doncaster boasted 1.4 million passengers in 2019 alone, generating directly and indirectly around 3,000 local jobs. Just 90 minutes by train from the capital, Doncaster could also take pressure off London's busy airports. Business leaders say this closure is a disaster for the local economy.
We're thinking about taxi drivers, the local hotels, bed and breakfast, caterers, all of those small businesses that actually supply the airport.
We're in Don Valley, a red wall seat the Tories won in 2019 and need to retain. The local MP says the Labour-run council and mayor should buy this facility, as happened with Teesside Airport in the northeast.
This is what happened in the north with Ben Houchin. He actually bought it. A Conservative mayor bought the airport and made it work. We need the same thing to happen here.
At Doncaster's Parkland Social Club, locals are adamant their airport should survive.
They don't need a third runway. Is it at Gatwick and Heathrow? So can you have Doncaster? It's the hub of the country.
The Sheffield Airport shut down a few years ago, so really Doncaster should have taken up the slack on that. And why it's shutting, I was still a bit mystified of why it's actually closing.
They sell the land for housing and they get more money than selling it as an airport or using it as an airport and keeping it running.
Peel Group refutes this and says the high fixed costs associated with running a safe regulated airport mean a break-even business plan can't be identified for the foreseeable future. Planes haven't landed in Doncaster since November, but the campaign to save this regional hub is in full flight. Liam Halligan, GB News.